Hello Year 6, welcome to your Year 6 maths meeting. You need something to write with and something to write on. We've got a new character again this week, so keep an eye out for our brand new character. Let's get started with knowing what Noah knows. We're going to multiply 0.3 by 12 and then 0.4 by 6 using your related facts. Pause the video, off you go. Okay, let's see how we got on. I know 3 times 12 is equal to 36, but watch out, 0.3 is 10 times smaller, 3.6. I know 4 times 6 is 24, and I use this fact, but I need to make it 10 times smaller, to 2.4. Well done, Year 6. Do you remember Horatio from last week? Ratio with Horatio. Pause the video and see if you can remember the words or phrases which have been covered up. Okay, let's see how you got on. Ratio compares how much there is of one thing compared to another thing. Ratio compares how much there is of one thing compared to another thing. So let's have a look at this ratio problem. There are 16 children in the classroom. 9 of them are girls. What is the ratio of boys to girls? Pay particular attention to the order for your ratio, boys to girls, and you'll have to do a little bit of working out to find this answer. So pause the video and have a go. Okay, let's see how you got on. There are 16 children altogether, and they tell me how many girls. With this information, I can work out how many boys. Then I write my ratio of boys to girls, 7 to 9. The ratio of boys to girls is 7 to 9. Well done. Let's have a look at another ratio problem. Horatio has 8 pets. 2 are guinea pigs, 4 are mice. The rest are rabbits. What is the ratio of rabbits to mice to guinea pigs? Pay attention to the order for your ratio and notice we are comparing 3 different values. Alright, pause the video and have a go. Alright, let's see how you got on. I know he has 8 pets together, so I'm going to use this information to find out how many rabbits, because rabbits is first in my ratio. He has 8 pets altogether. If 2 are guinea pigs and 4 are mice, now I know how many rabbits, and then I list the rest of the ratio. 2 rabbits to 4 mice to 2 guinea pigs. Well done if you got that one. Okay, common Dominic now. Dominic wants to add 1.5 to 3/10. He needs to find the common denominator. So pause your video and have a go. Okay, let's see how we got on. I'm going to use a common denominator to add these fractions. I'm using the common denominator, 10. 1 5/10 plus 3/10. That gives me 1 8/10. 1 8/10 is your answer, but I can see that 8/10 can be simplified. So 1 4/5 is your answer. Well done, Year 6. Let's stick with Dominic now and compare some fractions. Dominic wants to know which is more, 49/56 or 6/7. He needs to find a common denominator. So pause your video and have a go. Okay, let's look at the best way to compare these two fractions. I've got 49/56, which I need to compare to 6/7. I need a common denominator. Luckily, I can use 56 as a common denominator. I multiplied 7 by 8 to give me 56, and I do the same with the numerator to keep it equivalent. 48/56. I'm just going to make a note of that next to my question. Now I'm comparing 49/56 to 48/56, and now I know which one is greater. 49/56 is greater than 6/7. Well done, Year 6. New character alert, Percy Percent. Percy Percent knows 3 different things and important things about percentage. He knows percent means out of 100. He knows the percent symbol. He knows that a percent is a fraction. See if you can remember these things. Pause the video and write down the 3 things that Percy Percent knows. Alright, let's have a look. He knows percent means out of 100. Did you get that too? He knows percent symbol. And he knows that percent is a fraction. Alright, let's have a look at some work with Percy Percent. Percy's going to find out 50% of 500 and then 25% of 60. Pause your video and have a go. Let's have a look how we got on. Percy knows percent means out of 100. 50% is 50 out of 100, and that simplifies to 1/2. 50% means half. Half of 500, 250. Percy knows percent means out of 100. 25% is 25 out of 100, which is simplified to 1/4 or half of the half. 25% of 60 is the same as finding 1/4 of 60. 1/4 of 60 is 15. Great job, Year 6. Let's stick with Percy and try these two as well. 50% of 49 and 25% of 84. Pause your video and have a go. Okay, let's see how we got on. 50% is equal to 50 out of 100, which is equivalent to half. 50% of 49 is half of 49. Half of 48 and half of 1 gives me 24.5. You can write your answer as a decimal, like I did, or as the fraction, half, 1/2. 25% of 84. 25% is equal to 25 out of 100, which is equivalent to 1/4. So we're finding 1/4 of 84. We're going to halve it and halve it again, which gives me an answer of 21. Well done, Year 6, you've come to the end of your maths meeting. You might want to go back through your maths meeting and revise some of these methods.